Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. Today we are going to make a Picot ridge stitch square doily. I'm going to use this, I love this cotton, and I thought that the colors in here is a little bit fallish. There's gold and brown and dark green and the off-white. So as a matter of fact, it's called um, Harvest Hues. So yes, this is a fall. It's called Harvest Hues. So anyway, we're going to start. First of all, with this pattern, you will need 10. It's 10. Um, what do they call that? So you will, count 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so you make that as long as you want it, because um, it's in increments of tens, and then it is you're going to add 2 at the end of that, and then 1. And what we're going to do is this is not part of the pattern, but this is what I've decided I'm going to do. I'm thinking that this pattern needs a base stitch. So what I'm going to do is just single crochet across this chain. And because I feel this pattern works better with it. Alright, so you should have 32 stitches by the end of this, or whatever you have decided to do. Because I had done 33 chains, and you start in the second chain from the hook, so the first chain doesn't count. So actually I'm going to end up with 32 single crochets by the time I'm done with this. Alright, so we have a row of singles. Alright, so we're going to chain 3 and turn for our first row of this pattern. And in this chain 3 counts as a double crochet, so we are going to skip this stitch and start in this one. So we need a double crochet, in the next, you know, 5 stitches. So 1, 2, this chain 3 don't count with those 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so you'll actually have a total of 6 counting this chain 3 from here. Okay, now we're going to chain 3, and you're going to skip 2 stitches, and in the next one we're going to single crochet, chain 4, and single crochet all in that one. Now they're calling this a picot, so you know that's what they're calling that. And now we're going to chain 3, and we're going to skip 2, and then we're going to double crochet in the next 5 stitches. Put 1 double crochet in each of the next 5 stitches. So there's 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we're going to chain 3. We're going to repeat, skip 2 stitches, and then in this single we're going to single crochet, chain 4, and single crochet. Before I tried this to do this row on a chain, and these didn't stand up well. That's why I thought we needed that base chain, and I was right. It does work out better. So we're going to chain 3, skip 2, and now we need to do double crochet in the next 5 stitches. All right, then chain 3, skip 2, and then we're going to do our single, chain 4, single in that 3rd stitch. Did I do chain 4? Nope, I did chain 3. Need another chain. There we go. Chain 3 then, and then you're going to skip these last 2 stitches, and in this last single crochet right here, you're just going to double crochet. And this is what row 1 looks like. Is that cool or what? I think that is so neat. Anyway, this is going to make a really neat doily or runner or whatever you, it's going to be like it's a square thing anyway. Okay, so we're going to, now you're going to chain 8. So first of all, how to know what you're doing here, you're doing a chain 3 for the double crochet. Now we need a chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go across here to here. And we're going to wrap our hook, and we're going to go around the base, the front of this. This is called a front post double crochet is what it's called. And I don't know, they called it something else. But anyway, wrap your hook, go around the front post, and then finish off your double crochet. All right, and we're going to do that with all 5 of them. Did I do that right? I feel like I'm going backwards. I think I am. Wait a minute. It's chain 8 and turn. I forgot to turn my work. I'm like, why does that feel weird? Um, so anyway, it is 8, but the first chain is the double, the 3 is the double, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goodness gracious. We're going to skip all of this, and then we're going to go around the front post of this double crochet. Okay, now that I was going backwards. That was weird. Thought that wasn't right. So we're going to do front post double crochet around all 5 of these. All right, and now we're going to chain 5. 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're skipping all of this and doing a front post double crochet again 5 times around these 5. All right, and so we've got those 5, right? Then we got 5 chains, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have 5 front post double crochets around these double crochets. And then when you get to the end here, we're just going to double crochet in the top of this chain 3 right here. So we're just going to double crochet right in the top of that chain 3. And there you have it. So we chain 1 and turn. I just want to show you, this is the front. And this is what it looks like. Is that cool or what? That is so cool. I just love it. Anyway, so now I'm trying to think of what we do next. Now we're going to chain 3. That counts as a double crochet. So we are going to skip this one, and then we're going to skip 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And in this one right here, we're going to do that single crochet, chain 4, and single crochet, which they are calling a picot. They're calling this a picot. Okay? And now we're going to chain 3. And then in this chain 5 right here, we're going to put 5 double crochets in on that chain 5. So just around that chain 5 there, we just need to put 5 double crochets. So there's 3, 4, and 5. And then we could just, there we go. Now chain 3, skip 2, and in the third one we're going to do that picot stitch. So it's a single crochet, chain 4, and another single. Then chain 3 again, and then we're back to this chain 5, which we are going to put 5 double crochets around that. So there's 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to chain 3, and then skip 2 of these double here, and right in that third double we're going to do that picot stitch again. And then we're going to chain 3, and then we need to put 5 double crochets on this chain 5. So there's 4, and another one is 5. So now we have to be careful because we need to count 1, 2, 3, and the top of this third chain right here, we're going to put a double crochet there, and there we go, because we need a double crochet at the end. Okay, so there's that. Now we're going to chain 3 and turn, which counts as a double. So we're going to do this front post double crochet around these 5 doubles, just like we did down below. So now we're going to do this front post double crochet around these. And then we need to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're skipping all of this, and then we're going to the other 5 double crochets and doing a front post double crochet around those. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skipping the picot, and then do our front post double crochet around the next 5. Our lucky number is pretty much 5. And then chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the top of this all right, so we should have did chain 3 for the double here on that row. um, so that the last row to start out with, you chain 3 and then chain 3 more, so you need to chain 6 to start out that third row. To start out the third row, you should have chained 6. We should have chained 6. So, and then the rest was fine, but we should have chained 6. So anyway, I'm just going to do this for right now. I will go back and fix that. It really don't look that bad though. Okay, so anyway, let's turn around and look at the front of this. See, so we have these picots. We've done four rows. We've done 5 rows because we have this base row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So now you'll go by row 1 and you'll repeat 1 through 4, except for it'll be here. Actually, we need one more row. So it's a chain 3 turn because we need a double there. And now we need 5 doubles, crochets, and these chain 5s. So this is the row where you'll be switching off again, because every 2 rows we're switching off, and anytime you see a chain 5, you're going to put 5 double crochets in there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because this chain 3 doesn't count as one of those double crochets. So you actually will have 6 double crochets there. Okay, and then we're going to chain 3, and then you're going to skip 1, 2, and in the middle one you're going to put the picot. And then chain 3, and then continue doing your 5 double crochets in these 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4, 5, and then chain 3, skip 2, and then do that picot right in the middle of those 5, and then chain 3 to get out of there. And then we need to put 5 double crochets around this chain, 5, and then we're going to chain 3, and it's 1, 2, 3, and do our picot, and chain 3, and then we need a double crochet at the top of this chain 3 right here to end it. So now you're going to repeat rows 2 through 5. Okay, so you're going to repeat the second row 2 through 5 now until you get this as long as you like it, and then we'll be back to do the border on this. So I will see you then. All right, so when you get that as long as you want, because I have this base down here, we started with singles, we need to end this with singles. So we're just going to chain 1 and turn and just put a single crochet in that first stitch right there, and then we need to put 5 single crochets in this. There's 3, 4, 5, and then a single crochet in each one of these doubles. And then 5 single crochets in the chain 5, there's 4, 5, and then put a single crochet in each one of these doubles. And then a single crochet, 5 single crochets in this chain 5 again. And then do a single crochet in these doubles, and then a single crochet at the top of that chain 3. Don't forget that chain 3 because it counts. And then we're going to chain 1 and we're going to turn. And now we're going to do a border. So in this first single crochet, we're going to put 3 single crochets for the corner. And then we're just going to single crochet across. And then in this last one, we're going to put 3 single crochets in there so we could turn this corner. Okay, and so around this double crochet, we're going to put 2 doubles or singles, and then in this stitch right here, we're just going to put a single, and then this chain 3 right here, we need to put 2 in there. All right, and so now we're at a double again. Put 2 in there, and then 1 in there, and 2 here. And then putting 2 here. And then 2 around this double, and then 1 in the stitch, and then 2 in the double. And then when we get, we need 1 in this one right here. And then when we get up here to this, you need to put 3 single crochets in this corner. And you're going to do that all the way around. So I'm going to go completely around it, and then I'll be back to show you what to do next. Okay, so we're going to chain 1, and in this corner one, we're going to put 3 singles, and then we're just going to single crochet all the way around in every stitch, and make sure you put 3 in those corners. So this will be our border, and this will give it some stability as well, because it definitely needs the stability all the way around it. All right, and this is our doily that for this week, and I think that it turned out really neat. I really like it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye now. Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And today we are going to start to hang on a minute.